When they hear the word agraric, all they know is you are going to become a farmer at the end.
And they laugh at you.
Yeah, I'm an agric science student. If you tell somebody that I'm a visual art student, a visual arts there, and they're clearly drawing parents don't allow their kids to go into what they want to do. Everybody wants that person where I can say, hey, the doctor, I'm in Ebanu. But is it every I've seen you on TikTok and you were making interviews. So seeing you in my school, I decided to talk. I want to talk to you about the things that is bothering me as well.
Yeah. I hope it's not political.
No.
Yeah.
It is educational.
Educational?
Yeah.
Tell me, Styles.
Okay. What I want to talk to you about is that for the fact that all parents want their kids to go to SHS and not go and learn trade and stuff. Because they said SHS is free now. Yes, we know it's free. And every parent wants their kids to enroll in SHS. And not every child is cut up for this SHS stuff.
Are you sure?
Yes, very sure.
But you are here?
Yes, I'm here.
You want to be here, you don't want others to be here?
No, not that
it's
I
not
don't
like
want
that.
others to be here. I'm here because I know I can do it. And we know ourselves very well. I have a mate who is also here but can't read. She's not interested in what she's doing here. She wants to become...
Are you sure?
Very sure.
She told you that?
Yes. She wants to become a seamstress, but then her parents says that SHS is free, so go. And she will tell you herself that she knows when we complete, she'll get F9. And then after...
She said that?
Yes. Because she can't solve even a simple mathematical equation. So she wants to become a seamstress. But then her parents don't want her to become the seamstress. So she'll tell you, I'm coming to school because my parents want me to come. Not because I want to go to school. We have students in the school that they don't go to class. They'll tell you, when they're teachers, they'll tell you that my mom told me to come to school. My mom didn't tell me to come to the class.
Somebody told me something like that. Back in my school, Kwame Nkrumah Senior High School, Treasure made mention, even though I was like, oh, okay. I was doubting her when she said that, actually. I didn't believe her. You know, she was telling me a story of how that she was asking a one boy to pick trash on the floor, and the guy was like, if they never told me to come to school, would you have gotten the opportunity to tell me to pick?
Yes. Not everybody is in school because they want to be in school. Some people are in school because their parents ask them to come to school. And then you ask me to come to school, I am here. People complete and then they'll give their results to their parents. This is for you because you asked me to go to school. Now it's time to live my own life. And everybody wants to come. Every parent wants their kids.
Does things like that happen?
Yes.
Like people literally go to school for their parents after they hand over the certificate to them?
Because you asked me to go to school. I didn't say I want to go to school. People were suspended. They were given that they should find another school to go into because they don't go to class. So when they get to school, they should come for transfer. There was this guy who made a comment. He says, I don't care if you sack me from the school because I didn't ask to come to school. What will bother me is the fact that when I'm going home, my mom will say, I asked you to go to school and then you've been sacked. But if it was for him, he doesn't mind. You could sack him and he doesn't care. He comes to school and he doesn't sit in class. And every parent wants their kids to go to the government sector. That's why they want their kids to go to school.
White collar jobs?
Yes. They don't want the hard labor. No. Every parent wants their kids to sit in the office with the air conditions. But people don't know that their kids are not cut up for all this life. If everybody is getting a white collar job, who would do the menial jobs?
Who will come and sit down and on a camera for you to talk like this?
So everybody wants their kids to be sitting in the office. So if everybody is sitting in the office, who will be now sewing for us? Parents are forcing their kids to do things that they can't do. If I don't come to SHS, I don't want to come to SHS. So after my BEC, then I go to a tailor. Oh, this is what I want to do. This is my passion. So I want to sew. And then the tailor helps me. And after I become my own madam, it brings down this unemployment. I become self-employed because I can do something. So with everybody, when we complete SHS, not everybody gets the chance to go to tertiary. And then people will be like, the years that I spent in SHS, I could have used that years to go and learn something. But I came to SHS and I couldn't get even, I was struggling to get E8. So I would not go and
Wait,
learn
is that you are struggling to get what?
E8.
E8.
People struggle to get E8.
Amazing.
Yes, people struggle to get E8.
But you see, in relation to your friend issue, that she didn't want to be in school.
Yeah.
She wanted to learn how to sew clothes and all that. You know they do home econs in here.
Yes.
You do clothing.
We do clothing.
What's the difference?
But now, our education system is more of theory than practical. I am a science.
Really?
Yes, I am a science student. But ask me to fix an electrical cable, it will be very hard. But I am a form thief.
Because you're taking the basics from here. Maybe when you get to tertiary, that is where you have your hands on stuff.
That's what people are saying. If I don't pass from here, I will not be able to go to tertiary. I will take the basics from here, but I have to pass from this side before I will be able to go to tertiary. So if I don't, and my parents are not rich, so they will say that Papa will connections, so my dad will connect me.
But no. Do you need a connection to go into?
People are rich. If I know people, I could connect my child, and then my child would feel like it's okay.
Now, what I'm trying to say that it is a system that you just have to.
I have to pass
bring
my
your
paper.
Credentials and go in there.
Yes.
But
if I do well here, that one I'm not scared. I know that I did well. At least I had 8. If your parents don't have money, you could get somebody who would say, "Oh, why are you home?" Oh, my dad said they don't have money. What was your grade? I had 4 A's, then 2 B's. Wow, you had that. I would help you. But if I was struggling to get E8, I can't even tell the person that. I would say, "Oh, me, I don't want to go to tertiary." That's what I would say. But if my papers were nice, your results will attract people. Your results will attract helpers to you to help you go to tertiary. But if I came here and I couldn't do anything here, I came to waste 3 years of my life and I go back. And when I go back roaming on the streets. But when I told my parents, "Daddy, Mommy, I don't want to go to SHS. I want to go and learn trade." And they were like, "Oh, what do you want to do?" "I want to be a seamstress." Then they take me to this seamstress. The seamstress helps me. It brings down unemployment. When I become a boss, I also open my shop. Somebody will also bring their kid and I will train that person.
And we keep going.
We keep going. It brings development and it brings down criminal rates, because a lot of people who are on the streets, they will tell you, "I went to tertiary. I went to tertiary, but after completing tertiary, I didn't get any job." Do you know the results I had? But I didn't get anything. So I was somebody Mitifa streets and so. A friend of mine will tell you, he's doing an online class for tertiary. He tell you that I bought 2 plots on the streets. You don't know. I can't see me see dying.
He has bought 2 plots. He has
bought 2 plots on the streets. I can't see me see dying. So people are there. And he says scammer. And he will tell you it is IT.
The scamming is IT.
Yeah, it's IT. He will tell you that I am an IT student. So I'm learning. And then he feels comfortable. And he will tell you that there is no job out there. So if everybody wants a white-collar job, how can we move on? Because it's not everybody whom the government can pay. The government sector is becoming full. And then people will tell you, if you go to the private sector, only pension seeker. But the government sector, when you are old, they will give you pension money. But is it everybody who can go there? If everybody goes there, then who will be working? People don't want to become farmers. When you tell people that I want to do agric science, they will be like, "Oh, so you see, everybody, yes. When they hear the word agric, all they know is, you are going to become a farmer at the end.
And they laugh at you?
Yeah, I'm an agric science student. I tell people that my course is very expensive. And then there are a lot of opportunities in my course. People don't want, and then a lot of people want their kids, even if they are coming to tertiary, go do science. Go and do science. If you tell somebody that I'm a visual arts student, a visual arts there, and they're clear any drawing, so parents don't allow their kids to go into what they want to do. Everybody wants that person where I can say, "Hey, the doctor, Mami, but is it everybody who would become that doctor? Not everybody can go into that sector.
But why is it, let me ask this question, why is it hard for parents to subscribe to that work that you're talking about, as in they willingly allowing their walls to just enter into trade. I mean, hand skill work straight from maybe junior high school. You push them straight into. Why is it so hard for parents to subscribe to that? I rather want to push them into senior high school before.
Okay, so parents pushing their kids into senior high school. Most parents don't push them to senior high school so that they would finish and learn trade later. They push them so they will go to tertiary. But not every child has that ability to complete and go to tertiary. When I completed JHS, my dad wanted me to go and learn catering. He says, if you finish learning catering, I know where I could push you into. But I didn't want to become a caterer. I wanted to be in the agricultural sector because that's where I wanted to be. It was a struggle. Like, a lot of things had to come through before my dad accepted that I should come into the agricultural sector. And then I'm here. Parents think that pushing their kids through SHS, they would one day go to tertiary and then they will get a white collar job. They will tell you that, hey, shit, my dad is amazing. He will tell you that it's hard. But he doesn't know that construction is also part of this amazing work. I can come to school and then I could go and learn, I can come to SHS. And then if I get this practical aspect very well, I could become a constructor one day. If I do building and construction, I could become a constructor one day, and then I won't be sitting in the sun like he's doing. We'll be working in the sun. I could be sitting in my office and people will be working for me. I would employ people, but they don't see it that way. All they know is they don't think that doing what they'll tell you that they know
it better than you.
But my dad will tell you the path you are taking. I've taken it before, and I'm telling you it's not good, so don't go there. But he doesn't know the path he has taken. People have also taken that path.
And I've succeeded big time.
A lot of things out of it. People are engineers and they all did this BC, building and construction. They went to tertiary and continued there. But he will tell you that BC, BC. People do architectures, they do plans, they draw. They all did BC before they went to tertiary to polish it. But parents want their kids to be the white collar, but they don't know that now. They say, people did BC and they sit down, you work, and they are sitting in the air condition, but they are being paid more than you. But when you ask the person, what's your job? Oh, I'm a building and a constructor. I do this building and construction job. And then my dad will be like, so I do building and construction. So why is your own different? But he doesn't know that now things are changing. Technology is bringing up new stuff. So I met two classmates of mine. One is a hairdresser and then one is a seamstress. They said, now my job is not hairdresser, it's called beautician. And then the seamstress said, now mine is, I'm a designer, I'm a fashion designer, so don't call me seamstress again, call me fashion designer. It's been polished. So it's not that when you take your kids to school, people go to school, but they are criminals. A lot of people completed school, but they don't have jobs doing. You could see somebody, the person will tell you that, hey, maybe go school. Like, you know the course I did in school, I was a science student, but now the person is pushing truck. If the person had laid a trade, the person will complete and become somebody. The person would be like, oh, Monsieur Jumao, but I completed and this is my shop. I work here. I'm a plumber. Oh, this is what I do. So if there is any job, you could call me. And then the person could win a big contract. The person has blown.
Amazing.
But a medical doctor doesn't win contracts. He works for somebody to get paid. Unless you are a visionary, you are like, oh, after medicine, I want to open my own hospital and employ people. But it's hard. Everybody wants their kids to be in the government sector. People don't want their kids to do this plumbing and all these works again.
So let's say if parents are listening to you, they're listening to you, this girl, what is she saying? Like, what word would you give it to them for them to sink it, for it to sink into their thoughts, their minds, so that the words that are coming to write the BEC, the pending BEC, they'll straightforward say, no, you're not going to a senior high school. Yeah. You go here, I'm taking you to Uncle Sam. He's going to teach you how to do carpentry work. I'm taking you to Auntie Desi. She's going to teach you how to do this. What will you tell them for them to?
Okay, so what I would tell the parents is that, yes, you know that your kid is working in the government sector. It's nice and it's sweet, But then, look around you. If everybody wants to go into the government sector, the government cannot pay everybody in the country if we are all working for government. But if your kid learns trade, if you check, a lot of people get money from this trade work. My dad sometimes gets contracts that a day he could bring 2,000 at home. He will tell you that this job, it's big, but he's a mason. But somebody working in the government sector, he has to wait till the month ends before he gets to be paid.
And if you don't want to wait till the month ends, you have to start doing some things
Yes.
that are illegal
Yes.
in the company to
Because,
keep collecting money.
sorry to say, some doctors sell abortion pills, even though they know they are not supposed to. Because he knows that
Really?
Yes. I know of some people, they sell these pills that, because he knows that he has to wait till the month ends before he could get paid. So it's now his job. He has attached that one to what he's doing. He will sell these pills and then he'll be like, oh, like he knows people. So if you call this friend, Charlie, like I'm a student, I don't want to disgrace my dad. He'll be like, I told you to go and learn how to become a caterer. You said you want to go to school. So why are you now pregnant? Since I don't want to do that, I'll just call a friend. A friend will call the doctor, then they will bring the medicine. So it's now a business empire. People are doing that because the money that the government is paying them, it doesn't do anything. It helps sort one or two stuffs, but they'll tell you that as a man to the end the crown na kasi KD me pay ni nyina. So I have to do something aside. And doing something aside, the person says on doing something illegal.
Amazing.
People do that. So why would I? And then if you've been caught, you could spend your whole life in jail. So instead of forcing your kids to go into a place that they can't work there, they are not feeling comfortable, and then they will come back and come and tell you that I had F9, so take your paper. Then why don't you allow the kids to explore where they can, instead of being forced to be where they cannot be?
But they sometimes also feel like you are a kid, so you don't have what it takes to make a good decision.
Yes.
So they have to coach you. They have to choose
It's
for
true.
you.
It's true that we are kids and then we need to be coached. That's true. Nobody is saying that's not true. Even me, I'm a kid, and then I love being around my dad because I tell myself everything my dad does for me is the best for me. But then I love parents who like to listen to their words. Oh, me do. When I'm person me yama wo share ope and I umpe, because you doing it for me, and later I will tell you that I didn't like you, feel bad. So when you ask me, this is what I want to do for you, do you think this suits you or not? Then I'll say, oh mom, this is not what I want to do. This is what I want to do. Then if you think it's not best, we sit and discuss.
Have an open conversation.
Then we talk about it. That's why a lot of kids don't talk to their parents. They will tell you that,
Amazing.
but if we have conversations with our kids, even if something is going on wrong with your kid gets to tell you, mom, this is what happened. Even if your kid makes a mistake and then sleeps with someone, your kid will come out for sure, and they say in the course, oh, man, shedder. But some parents don't have that relationship with their kids. So the kid will not tell you anything. But if parents are willing to listen to their words, they will know that there are a lot of things eating them up. They will know what to tell them.
Amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Emanuela from Ebenezer Senior High School, Dansuman, Padua. Let me know what you think about this conversation.